What's going on to my air signs, my Geminis, my Libras, my Aquariuses, my Libras, my Aquariuses, my Geminis. This your girl D with 8th house energy, here to bring you a weekly reading. This is going to be for October 27th through November 7th, the last week of October. Just want to give you a little info as to what I'm seeing out here, what I'm picking up for the energies for the air signs. I'm going to do an individual reading for each sign. All right. So just keep that in mind. We're going to start with Libras, and then we'll go to Aquarius, and then last but not least, we will do Gemini. Okay. So we're going to do a 5-card spread for each. If you need something that's more personal for you, because this is very general, please, look in the information box below. My contact information is down below. Doesn't matter where you have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. It's a general reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't make sense, don't try to make it fit. It's just not for you. Okay? 5-card spread for each. Starting with Libra. Libra, October 27th through November 2nd. What we got for Libra? Libra, the World card is showing up here. We got some closure. Okay, end of a cycle. Lessons learned. All right, that's the situation at hand. The challenge here is the 5 of Cups. The challenge is maybe you getting over something, a lost love. Okay, losing someone near to you, losing something that mattered to you. All right, the universe wants you to keep this in mind about how much of a burden the situation was, all right, and how much of a stress it was to you. Keep that in mind. With the 10 of Wands, where your head is at a new beginning. With the Fool card here, you're ready to move on and to embark on new things. The outcome here is going to be the 4 of Cups. It's going to be something where you're emotionally stable, where you are able to get what it is that you need. Moving forward, okay? Overall energy for this reading is going to be the Judgment card in reverse. So this is the universe warning you that, you need to make the right decisions here. And when this is in reverse, maybe you corrected a wrong here, because we have the World card here stating that you learned a lesson. So maybe that's why the Judgment card is in reverse, okay? Maybe because you corrected a mistake that you made, a moral mistake that was incorrect. All right. So that's the overall. So like I was saying with the World card here, this is the situation at hand. Okay. And then what's keeping you from closing that, or what was a challenge for you closing this cycle, or as you're coming closer to closing it, is the 5 of Cups. Okay. You mourning the loss of something that you had to leave behind, something you had to let go of. All right, but usually with the 5 of Cups, there's other things that you need to focus your energy on and that need your support and your energy. And it's okay to mourn this, but don't forget about the other things that you have going on in your life. The universe wants you to remember how much stress this was for you, and how much you had to deal with, and the burden that this caused on you. All right. And then where your head is at is that you just want something new. You want to start over. You want something fresh with the Fool card here, Aries energy. And then again, the outcome here is the 4 of Cups. Okay, this represents emotional stability. You want something that's going to be worthwhile for you in a relationship. You don't want someone who's only going to give you a little bit of what they have, a little bit of a connection here or there. You want a full connection with someone. All right, so let's take a look here. And maybe you made a mistake or made a decision that wasn't in your favor in the past, and you have a chance to rectify this. So, let's see what's going on, Libra. This is October 27th through November 2nd for Libra. What's going on with Libra? All right. Okay, so with the Queen of Wands showing up here, this is representing Aries energy, and then the King of Cups in reverse showing up. The Queen of Wands and the King of Cups in reverse. So this is definitely telling me here that this was the energy of Aries and the energy of Scorpio here. Okay. So a lot of Mars energy here with Saturn. Okay, so this is Mars learning their limits, because Mars is all about go, go, go. But Saturn is the world card, and that's all about limitations and pumping your brakes. So it looks as though this situation between these two has gone as far as it can possibly go. All right, and it looks as though, someone is remorseful about the situation with the Five of Cups here. But we have that clarified with the Two of Swords in reverse and the Devil energy in reverse. Yeah, it looks like you had to make a decision to let the Devil energy go. To start a passionate new beginning and to find love elsewhere. Because it looks as though with this Devil energy, you made a decision, but the decision you made, it was like you didn't realize what was going on and you just wanted to see what was going to happen here. But you realize that this is Devil energy here and that you had to let it go. Okay? Now, the universe wants you to remember the stress that you went through with this situation and how, you didn't have anybody to support you while you were going through this with the Three of Cups in reverse. Clarify with the Three of Wands and then the Four of Swords. So, yeah, you got through this alone, all right? And you are at a point now where you're looking at your options and you're ready to move forward. This is no longer an option for you. And then that's a good thing because now you have some positive options. We have that clarified with the Two of Wands in reverse, the Sun card, and then the Two of Pentacles. Now, your head is at starting a new beginning here, and we have the Empress in reverse card here, the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Hierophant, or the Hermit in reverse. So this is telling me that you realize that there's nothing, fruitful that can grow from this situation. You've gone and left this situation. You've been through this a million times in your head, or you've gone through this with this other person, all right? And you realize that no matter how as long as you're in the situation, you're not going to win. And I show that that's clarified with the Five of Swords, the Two of Cups, and then the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, as long as you keep trying to fight the situation, it's not going to benefit you. So it would be best for you to just leave it be. And it looks like with the outcome here being the Four of Cups, you realize that the situation is not worth your effort. You're not getting anything out of it. It's very difficult, okay, for you because we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And you got clarity on it with the Ace of Swords that, you just need strength to let this go. You have to be strong enough to let go of the situation and accept defeat. All right, and we have that clarified with the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Four of Cups again, clarifying the Four of Cups. All right, so yeah, you may have made a bad decision in the past, but, the Tower card came down and let you know what was going on. And so, you realize now that you have to take your time jumping into things. You want, real love, and you want a real relationship. You want someone who can connect with you emotionally, who's not going to be, wearing their emotion on the sleeve, but they're very intuitive and they're open to love. You don't want to have to defend yourself with someone who doesn't know what they want and doesn't know how to communicate, and doesn't know how to treat you. All right? You want something that's more stable, and you're willing to wait for that because you know that you deserve better than being in somebody's one-night stand, which is why you left this behind, because you don't deserve this. You don't deserve to be treated like this. And that's why all this energy is in the past, and you've restored balance into your life. All right, so that's what's up. So now what I want to do, excuse me, Libra, is I want to get you a message of love. Well, 3 messages of love. I'll get you 3 here. This could be about self-love as well. So the first one says friendship. Okay, it says this friendship is leading to more. So some of you ended something and you've met something new with someone with the Fool card, maybe a brand new beginning. So as the universe is saying, take your time and be friends, and it could lead to something more. And then we have interference. An external party is meddling in this relationship. So if this is an ex coming back, just keep in mind Mercury retrograde is coming in. We're in the pre-shadow period, so they can be coming now. Okay? That starts October 31st. So if that's what's interfering, you're going to have to make a decision. Okay? It's time to decide to make a decision about this relationship. All right, so you know, you may need to decide what it is you need to do, Libra, but hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, let me know in the comments. If you don't want to get specific, then just give me a like and let me know that it resonated. All right, and this is going to be for my Aquariuses, okay? So Aquarius next from October 27th through November 2nd. Aquarius, October 27th through November 2nd. Please, if this bothers you, turn it down while I'm shuffling. I don't want to bother your ears, but I need to make sure I'm shuffling these cards. Alright. What we got from Aquarius, massive, October 27th through November 2nd. Whoops. Alright. October 27th through, cards flipping out, November 2nd, October 27th through November 2nd, Aquarius. First card out, High Priestess energy. So this is the energy of the reading here. So this is where you're at right now. So you are going within. We have the Six of Cups as the challenge. We have the Page of Swords in reverse as the advice that Spirit has for you, or what Spirit wants you to know. Where your head is at is the Four of Wands in reverse, and the outcome is the Nine of Wands in reverse. Overall energy, Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, so it looks as though you're getting over a heartbreak here, Aquarius, with the Three of Swords in reverse. All right, so this is a past. So it looks as though right now you're in the midst of tapping into your higher energy, tapping into your spiritual yourself, your higher self, talking to your higher God, to whomever it is that you pray to. This is where you're at right now, communicating with them. But what could be interfering with your connection with them is the Six of Cups here. So this could represent someone from your past, okay, with the Scorpio energy here. The High Priestess energy is Piscean energy. Now, what the Spirit wants you to remember in this situation is the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, so when there is the Page of Swords, this is people not speaking. Okay, when the Page of Swords in reverse, there's no communication here. There's no good communication, no positive communication, no good news. Just may not be anything at all, okay, because pages represent messages. So just no messages right now in reference to you and this person. You're not communicating. And then where your head is at is the Four of Wands in reverse. So, you know, you realize that this is an unstable situation. It's not providing you stability. Okay, it didn't provide you stability. And so the outcome was the Nine of Wands in reverse. So you stood up and you decided that this wasn't for you. And you let it be known. Good for you, Aquarius. Good for you. So let's take a look and see what's going on with my Aquarius massive for October 27th through November 2nd. Aquarius, October 27th, November 2nd. Aquarius. All right. Okay, so you're going within, you know, looking for strength to get you through, you know, the situation that you were going through. All right, this was a situation where it was just a sexual situation. You're not in communication with this person at this time. Yeah, you realize that there's no love in the situation. It was just a bunch of drama and a bunch of BS. All right, now, what's stopping you or what's getting in your way of you, you know, healing from the situation is the Six of Cups. All right, and we have that clarified with the Sun card here. No, I'm sorry. We have it clarified with the Lovers card here, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Ten of Swords. So yeah, you're looking back at the situation on how, you know, you were connecting with this person in the beginning, but you realized that this was a situation, it was just bad luck dealing with this person, because this person just did not have your best interest at heart. They betrayed you. All right, and we have that further clarified with the Hierophant, and the Emperor, and then the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you got clarity on the situation. You could have very well realized that this person might have been involved with someone else or been married to someone else. This was a person who is very controlling and very manipulative in the scenario here, and it just wasn't for you. The universe wants you to remember that, the Page of Swords in reverse, so this could represent no communication. Okay, we have that clarified with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is you realizing that there is not a connection here. There's not a stable connection with this person, and you have clarity on that now. And you made a decision with the Justice card here, and the Fool card in reverse, and the High Priestess. You made a decision that, you're not going to just jump back into this situation with this person, and that you're not going to just jump into any situation with any person. You're going to connect with your higher self first, and decide what it is that you're going to do moving forward. Now, your head is the lack of stability in the situation right now. This could be maybe the lack of mental stability that you have with the situation, dealing with this broken heart. That could be what you're talking about. Or it could be the fact that the situation that you were in was unstable. We have that clarified with the Chariot card. So it looks like you got your heart and your head aligned. You realize with the Three of Pentacles in reverse that there was no support with this person and there was no working with this person. And we have this clarified with the Nine of Pentacles. You happily being single and out of the situation with this person. You've made a decision, that, you're going to make a moral decision, and that this person, for some of you, this person was married. And you've decided that you're not going to deal with them anymore, all right? And because there's no stability with this person, we have that clarified with the Two of Swords in reverse, the Judgment card, and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you have just decided, you know what, I can take care of me and my children by myself. I don't need any extra drama. So this could represent some of you realizing that the person that you might have been bringing into your environment as a single parent was someone who was totally unstable, not stable for a relationship, or to be in a family with, to establish a family with you and your children. The outcome here is the Nine of Wands, you standing up to this person, further clarified with the Seven of Wands, defending your decision, because this is what makes you happy with the Sun card, and we have that further clarified with the Page of Wands in reverse. You know that this is not a situation for you. You're not with the one night stand thing with someone who just, doesn't want anything more, most likely because they're still attached to, the parent of their children, or still dealing with them, or still living with them. In some cases, they're still married. All right, and we have this clarified with you wanting equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles here, you going within with the Hermit card, and realizing with the Ten of with the Ten of Pentacles that, you want a stable family environment, and that's what's important to you. So you're getting over that heartbreak. You're going within with the Hermit card here. And you realize that, this situation was just a lot of drama, and it was just a lot of tit for tat, and it caused you more harm than good. And it put you at a state where you might have been depressed some, right? But you got clarity on the situation. You took power over the situation. You realized that this person was playing games with you, and they were actually involved. And some of you, again, they were married with someone else, and it stressed you out. So you went within, you got clarity. You went in, mentally, and got clarity on the situation, and you decided to walk away because the situation was just entirely too stressful, and you confirmed that this is just not an option for you with the Two of Wands in reverse. All right, so that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Let me know if that resonates in the comments. If you want to just leave a like, that's fine, no worries. But let's go ahead and get to my Geminis. See what we got for you guys for October 22nd through November 2nd. What we got for Gemini, October 27th through November 2nd. Gemini, October 22nd through November 2nd. Gemini. All right. All right, Gemini, let's see what we got for you. First card out is the Two of Cups, Cancer and energy. So you in love right now, Gemini. Then we got the Devil card. That's what's keeping you from having a successful connection. The universe wants you to remember the King of Wands in reverse. Where your head is at, the Page of Wands in reverse. Outcome, Four of Swords. Okay, you want stress-free. Overall energy for you is the Sun card in reverse, Leo energy. So this means that, your happiness is going to be delayed a little bit longer. It doesn't mean it's not coming. It means it's coming. It just means it's going to be delayed. So we need to see why. What's going on with this? All right. So Gemini, Two of Cups energy. So you are in love right now. You are connecting with someone at this time. Okay. What's interfering with that is Devil energy here. So we'll have to find out what that is when we clarify moving forward. But that's the challenge with this relationship. The universe wants you to remember the King of Wands in reverse, that you wanted freedom. Okay, that you wanted to let go of the situation, whether it's this one or whether it's some other situation that would be hindering you from that Two of Cups. Your head is at the Page of Wands in reverse. So right now, you may be thinking that for whatever reason, there's not going to be a passionate new beginning with this person. But the outcome I'm showing is the Four of Swords. Okay, it looks like you're going to be able to relax and let go of a situation, perhaps. All right, so let's see what's going on with my Gemini for October 27th through November 2nd. Gemini, October 27th through November 2nd. Again, you can turn that down while I shuffle. I need to make sure I shuffle the cards thoroughly, so forgive me for the noise. All right, one more. Yeah, so this is somebody you may already be in a relationship with, and you may have children with already, or if not, this is somebody you could see yourself living a life like that, having a family, having children. But you may have revealed this to this person, or you may have revealed it to someone else. But it looks like there was some really sudden event that came about that changed things, and so as a result, you don't want a passionate new beginning. Maybe you found out that this person was already involved with someone, and that might have been the tower moment, that they had a family and had kids with someone else. All right, and so that might have been the secret. And so you may have been putting in work in this situation, and you realize that, the person hasn't been being truthful to you. All right, and so the challenge here is the Devil energy. So you're going within and you're trying to reflect so that you can get clarity on the situation here, because there's a decision that you have to make. This person broke your heart, and you're trying to maintain, your composure in the situation. You're trying to maintain save face and not look like this person hurt you. All right. Now I'm showing here that the universe wants you to recall the King of Wands in reverse. So you may have gone through this in the past, where you may have been in a situation where someone was juggling you with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, a relationship with you, and it stressed you out. Or this could have been you in the past who may have been juggling this situation or this person. So, and you remember, that you felt you didn't have any option, and so it got to the point where you were stressed out about the situation. All right, and it looks as though you didn't have control of the situation with the Emperor in reverse. Clarify with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify with the Six of Wands here. So it looks like things were out of control, maybe, because of lack of planning. Maybe you didn't have the finances that you needed to provide for your family. And you were maybe just instead, focused on other things. Okay? Now, it looks as though in your head you have the Page of Wands in reverse. So you don't see how, you don't see a passionate new beginning here. We got that clarified with the Ten of Cups. Further clarified with the Hangman in reverse, and then the Strength card. So it's like, yeah, you want this family, but you're not seeing how it's going to work out. You don't see how this is going to pan out for you. And we have that further clarified with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and the Star in reverse. Wow. So yeah, this is you being really depressed about the situation, not feeling as though things are not going in your favor, feeling as if you can't manifest, the things that you want, a good connection, a good love. You can't manifest a relationship, and you're really depressed about that. Now, the outcome we have is stability with the Four of Wands. We have that further clarified with the King of Swords in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, and then the Eight of Pentacles here. So it looks as though in the past you may have been someone who may not have been truthful. You may have been emotionally manipulative, but you're working on that. You're changing. All right, and I have that clarified with the Three of Cups in reverse, clarified with the Eight of Swords, further clarified with the Two of Cups in reverse. So it looks as though, you're still not emotionally stable, but it looks as though you're trying to work on that so that you can have a successful relationship. All right, that's what I'm showing for you, Gemini. Now, it looks as though this may be prolonged a little bit because you just may have to put in a little bit more work. All right. For you to get your Ten of Pentacles, there's going to have to be a little work to do, but you're there, okay, which is why it's delayed. It's not that it's not there, it's just delayed. So you got to put in a little bit more work. Things have to be a little bit more balanced, and you have to be fair, and you have to also be truthful, in the situation. And, you're healing as well. So just keep that in mind, and, just understand that you've been hurt in the past and that you did go through a transformation, okay? So you're keeping all of this in. A lot of people don't know what's going on, and you're trying to figure out which way you want to go. But this has got you, in your head a bit, and you feel that maybe things can't go any further. But, you're going to get the support you need, and things are going to work out for you. You just have to be to the point where you're open, you have your intuition open, you're listening to Spirit, and you're following what Spirit is advising you to do. So let me get you some messages of love here. All right, this can be about self-love as well. So don't give up on love. Take the time to heal. Time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. Yeah, so if you're with this person and you guys are fighting, you just need some time apart. Take time to heal, like I said, different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. This could be why there's so much fighting going on. All right, and acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. So perhaps the universe is telling you that this is a situation that, you may not need to be in with this particular person. Doesn't mean that there's not love out there for you. Just may mean that not with this person. All right. So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if it resonated with you in the comments. If you don't want to comment, click like. But that's what I have for you, Gemini. And that concludes the air sign video for the week of October 27th through November 2nd. Peace, air massive. Love you guys.